let me tell you, I'm not conceited, I'm just convinced. Larry, listen, I'm so modest, I'm not great, I really am.
Where my champions at? Where my champions? Dim the lights just to recreate the ambience. I'm about to murder the stage, call an ambulance. Moment of silence, my condolences. I'm going crazy, I don't think that I can hold it in. I pray to God to forgive me for my life of sin. I'm jumping.
Gen Y, Gen X, Millennials, Generation Me, Generation Internet. You know who you are. You've been crushed, hit hard by this economy.
So if you're dealing with college debt, I mean, maybe you're even trying to move out of your parents' house or start a new business. Look, the only way you're going to be able to do that is to be able to produce and to get people to pay you what you're worth.
I'm fighting for your generation. I'm not counting you out. I believe in you. We're here to give young hustlers the advice and tools they need to succeed in the 21st century.
Yeah.
Hey, folks.
Welcome to Young Hustlers.
We're here. We're hustling. I'm hustling.
I'm hustling.
Dude, did you see that hustle I put on yesterday?
I got my 10X hustle on.
I blew up YouTube yesterday. We got a freaking video going viral we're going to be talking about today. Before
In
we
this
do that, though,
special edition.
Why do we do this show, Jarrod?
We do this show for the millennials.
I got better things to do, Jarrod.
The millennials, the Gen Yers, the hustlers, the people that are moving into the workplace right now. The largest single generation
ever. Except for the Chinese.
Yeah, you're right.
Chinese.
You're right.
They had to quit having babies.
So the reason
so many people there.
The reason we put this show together was for the young hustlers, the people who want to go out and make the most of their 20s, crack it, set themselves up for the rest of their life. We want to bring you quality information on what you can do today, tomorrow, next week, and every day moving forward.
It's always quality. Sometimes it's just crazy.
To get your piece.
Hey, why are you guys on the board getting all serious with the mechanics? You know that pisses me off. Don't get all serious in the mechanics. Stay loose,
Is it the CPU? So we have a special edition show today. We did a YouTube video on a call Grant jumped in on, and it's had some unbelievable comments, interaction, and we think that we found something that you might want to chat about. Yeah. So we're going to talk about it today.
Yeah, we're going to talk about it. Phones. How are you going to make a living without a telephone? Have you considered that? How much time have you put as a young hustler into understanding a telephone? I know you got one. Everybody's got one. You tell me how much time, answer this question. How much time have you invested, how much money have you invested into learning how to use a phone to contact a person, to get their interest, to get an appointment, and or get money from them? If the answer on a scale from 0 to 10, it's a great question.
Oh, yeah.
On a scale from 0 to 10, 10 being, oh my God, dude, I know a phone, like, that is one of my best assets.
I sleep with it.
What would you rate yourself? I'd love to hear from you at Twitter. Just hashtag Young Hustlers. Just add Jarrod's.
It's at Jarrod Grant. If y'all don't know that, at Jarrod Grant.
You can add me if you want to, but hey, whatever. Dog, I'm gonna be the one that answers the question. 0 to 10, 0 to 10, 0 to 10. Where would you rate your phone skills? Okay. What question do you have about using a phone? Do you think there's any way you're gonna make a living, a fortune, without a phone?
No way. If you want to build
a phone, what you do?
Yeah, man, I got it right here.
It's a smartphone, right, Jarrod?
Because if it ain't, it's a dumb phone.
And most people are dumb with their phone.
They're stupid.
Would you agree with that?
Yeah, man.
Okay. So we're going to talk about today how to get that phone to get you money. Maybe you're trying to get venture money for a new startup. What else could they be doing with a phone?
You could be prospecting for new business in a real estate office. You could be trying to get clients in an insurance office.
Real estate people prospect?
I mean, I would hope if they
Has a real estate agent ever called you and said, "Hey, I understand you're new to Miami"?
No.
Okay. Insurance. Has an insurance agent in your 30 years ever called you and said, "I want to sell you some life insurance"?
No.
Financial planner. Has a financial planner called you in the last 30 years?
No.
Dude, Okay. Has an advertiser, let me see, who else would call you? How about a tailor, a custom tailor? They see you. Has a custom tailor in the last 30 years called you and said, hey, I'd like to do your wardrobe?
No.
Has a car salesman ever called you and said, I'd like to sell you a car and I understand you're coming to Miami?
Yes.
Who did that?
Well, not when I was coming to Miami, but, once you reach out, then they're on top of it. But
so did they reach out to you or did you reach out to them, though?
I reached out to them first, and I think that's the point that we're making, is that if you want to be successful as a hustler, then you need to use this thing as a sword to go in, or a machete, cracking through the rainforest, looking for the path and knocking everything out.
Yeah, I'm going to show you a call today. I'm going to show you a live call that we did yesterday. It's going viral on YouTube. I think the name of it is...
How to sell on the phone? How to close on the phone?
It's called, Boiler Room.
Get the fuck out.
You better. You better learn how to get the fuck on. Phone on. I meant to say phone. I just slipped right there.
It was the F thing. It was the the F thing.
I went off. Okay, how much time we got? 2.5. Oh, we good. So check it out. Do we want to play just the first part of this?
Yeah, let's get a little clip. Give them a little taste.
Give you a little taste. If you've seen this phone call, what'd you think about it?
We want to hear about it.
I want to see. So I'm checking out. I'm done. I'm finished for the day. Maybe you're finished on your day.
So Nick,
okay. I'm ready. I'm walking past my sales department. I'm going to go in there and jack those guys up.
You're watching this every single day.
Listen. So I'm going to go in there and jack those guys up. I hope you had a freaking great day today. I hope you destroyed it.
Look, man,
put them up. I want to hear.
Look, dude, your people love it. You already told me you watch the videos every day.
I hope you're taking care of
you read all the books
to the point that they think
right. You're only closing. You're getting 100 leads a week, and you're only getting 8, 9 sales. You're going backwards.
Just asking
you already know. I gave you the agreement. I already gave you the best price.
Okay, see, now I know at this point already, this is only like 40 seconds into the call. I happened to be leaving my office yesterday. You were back in that room behind Todd. Yep. And I'm walking through. I was going in there just to get everybody excited. Hey, let's go. Come on, because I'm leaving early.
Yeah.
I'm the big guy. I leave early.
Come on, man.
Right? So I'm leaving early. And I'm walking by. I'm just getting ready to drop in. I hear Todd on the phone.
Yeah.
And then this call, notice I'm going from CEO, owner of the company. Then I turn into a little motivational guy. And now I overhear a guy. I'm the sales manager, basically. I've turned into a sales manager. And if you're in an organization where you're not changing roles all the time, you see me change roles all the time.
Sure.
Then I'm hearing Todd in trouble. Now, the first thing that I noticed in here was that he was in trouble. Actually, he was getting ready to move past the close. If you didn't notice that, you need some skills on phones. You need to know, hey, is he in the sale? Is he in the... I'm hearing everything. I don't know if you noticed this. I picked up the guy's name because then I'm a freaking alert. When there's a sale, I stopped doing the CEO thing and start doing the what? I'm hunting money down. I want to collect money. I want to help Todd. I want to get a customer. So when we come back from break, we're going to basically dissect this call and why I did some of the stuff I did and why. Because I did some stuff that you said this morning, man. I hope people don't take that out of context.
Oh, yeah. Definitely. Yeah,
that's all you got. Yeah.
Well, you got to understand if somebody's in the closing period, if you have the ability to close, or if you need to go back and resell them or represent your product, and how to help.
Stick with us, young hustlers. Hit at Jarrod Grant. We look at your questions there. We're going to come back and dissect this call.
Are you looking for the keys to success? Are you not sure how to break out and move forward in your life? If you are asking these questions, you need a way to take massive action, a way to develop the right attitude, the right approach, every minute of every day. The Grant on the Go 4-book MP3 package is the solution. Included are all 4 of Grant Cardone's best-selling books and his 100 Ways to Stay Motivated. Download to one device or to all of them, with over 30 hours of content designed for sales, closing, finance, and career, with special exercises to ensure you know the data. Grant on the Go is narrated by Grant Cardone himself, a personal coach for sales, motivation, negotiations, keeping your pipeline full with no blank space on your calendar. An $800 value. On sale now for $229. Order now at grantcardone.com/Grant on the Go. This is $1 million program. Go to grantcardone.com/grant on the go. Be productive, take action, and make the moves that are vital to your success. Order now at grantcardone.com/grant on the go today. Are you looking for the keys to success? Are you not sure how to break out and move forward in your life? If you are asking these questions, you need a way to take massive action, a way to develop the right attitude, the right approach, every minute of every day. The Grant on the Go 4-book MP3 package is the solution. Included are all 4 of Grant Cardone's best-selling books and his 100 Ways to Stay Motivated. Download to one device or to all of them, with over 30 hours of content designed for sales, closing, finance, and career, with special exercises to ensure you know the data. Grant on the Go is narrated by Grant Cardone himself, a personal coach for sales, motivation, negotiations, keeping your pipeline full with no blank space on your calendar. An $800 value. On sale now for $229. Order now at grantcardone.com/grant on the go. This is $1 million program. Go to grantcardone.com/grant on the go. Be productive, take action, and make the moves that are vital to your success. Order now at grantcardone.com/grant on the go today. One of those people not satisfied with good? If you're at $100 and want to go to $100,000, or if you're at $1 million and want to achieve $10 million, it's time to change your game. When are you going to make the move? If you want more freedom, if you want more choices in your life, then Grant Cardone's MP3 Game Changer package is for you. It's the 10X rule. The Rules of Success and Sell or Be Sold was narrated by Grant Cardone himself. Learn to go from nothing to everything, from being unknown to being known worldwide. Grant wants you to have your freedom and to achieve your highest potential. Grant Cardone came from nothing and is now a multi-millionaire. The information contained in this package got him there. You need the tools, the inspiration, the guidance, and the technique to achieve your potential. Order now at grantcardone.com/game changer. That's grantcardone.com/game changer. Always be moving forward. Find your freedom and your opportunity. Order your Game Changer MP3 package today.
Ring, ring, ring. Who's on the phone?
Hey, Grant Cardone, did somebody tell you to call me? Hey, welcome back to Young Hustlers. We crazy. We hustling, though. Look, don't judge us because we crazy. Judge us because we're hustling.
Hey, and we love what we do. We help a lot of people.
If you can't have fun, man, if you can't have fun, laugh, you know what? If you're all tight, it's because you don't have a pipeline.
And that's something we actually talked about. You know, if you're in selling and you're so hung up on one deal getting done that it ruins your day, you definitely don't have enough people in your pipeline. And the only way to build a pipeline so massive and juicy that you always know you got something on tap is to use this thing called the phone and master how to use it to make cold calls, to follow up, to present your product, to close a deal. And I think we're going to talk about some other components.
Yeah, we're talking about the
itself.
phone today. We're talking about how to use a phone, because if you're a hustler, if you're a young hustler, there is no way this is not your go-to tool. This is your tool. Well, Grant, I'm not a telemarketer. I don't do sales.
Learn.
Look, you are going to be using a telephone in your career. I don't care who you are. There's 5 parts of a call. You want to go over them?
Yeah. So there's a talking phase.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, man, how you doing?
Everybody knows how to do that, Jerry.
Hey, how you doing, man? I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. How are the kids? Second is listening. Now, this is really critical and something that I sometimes even get corrected by with Grant when we're on conference calls is you got to listen to people. When they start talking, when they're saying something, don't cut in.
And then what are they really saying to you?
Right.
Everybody complains about me jumping on your.
Yeah.
3 is asking
questions.
Now, as I go down this list, you're going to get worse and worse. Okay.
Yeah.
So those of you who sent in and said on a scale from 0 to 10, how do you rate on a phone? Now you need to go back and ask yourself, how do you do with talking? How do you do with listening? Number 3, asking. The numbers should be getting lower as you go. Selling. How do you sell over the phone? Number 4. And number 5 is how do you close over the phone? We're going to show you. I'm going to close a $30,000 deal here that got hung up a little bit yesterday, even though Todd did a great job. Mm-hmm. Let's take You want to take David?
Yeah, let's
take David from Tampa.
David from Tampa. How you doing, David?
Hey, Jarrod. How you doing?
Doing very well.
Grant, how are you, sir?
Man, I'm doing great. Thanks for calling in, David.
No, thanks for taking the call. Well, I just tell you this, man. I've been listening to it, and I'm not. I don't know about young. I'm 42. I feel pretty young, but
yeah, that's
we
fine.
made in our sales team. We've done $250,000 in the last 48 hours over the phone. And I'll say this: we're in a pretty tough industry. I used to do face to face. I haven't left the office. I can't to visit a client, except for the guys who spend a lot of money in other states, to go on a cold call, and I can't tell you how many years.
Wow.
And we do everything over the phone, every single call over the phone, and we literally will call somebody a mile down the street over the phone and sell them, and it's effective. And I tell you what, man, I believe in the TO. We take, and I know you guys are probably going to talk about that. We take and turn over every single sales call. That video you did yesterday.
Yeah. Oh, you saw the call, huh?
Oh, heck yeah.
Well, dude, let me ask you something, because you're a professional, okay? First of all, I want to ask you, how important do you think a phone is to any young person growing up that wants to be an entrepreneur?
I think it is imperative. And
so I don't have to be a telemarketer for it to apply to me.
Oh, absolutely not. You got to be. I mean, honestly, you've got to be able to. I mean, that's what I think. That's the challenge. You know, you guys, young hustlers, millennial, these guys growing up. I mean, they have to get from behind the email and get outside the phone, or the online, the Twitter, and so forth. That's all important, obviously. But to close the deal, you're going to have to talk to them.
Sure.
And,
so let me ask you this question now, okay? What did you get out of that call that I did yesterday?
Oh, yeah.
That you're like, oh my God, that piece. It's called Closing the Sales Call - Boiler Room. Okay.
Yeah,
what did you get out of it? That one thing you got out of it that you loved?
Well, first of all, it's not the first time you've done it. You have another one that's very similar. And what I love about it, the first thing I love about it is what we do here, and so we can relate to it. But I'll tell you this, just summing it up. You know, people can tell you were going home for the day. It's in you. It's like a magnet when you walk by a sales room and you hear that. You hear somebody getting ready to lose a sale or oversell or talk over a sale. You know, you just can't help it. And I think
let it play on your side for a second.
The first thing you did is, you asked for the business.
So I'm checking out. I'm done. I'm finished for the day. Maybe you're finished on your day.
So Nick,
okay.
Nick,
I'm ready. I'm walking past my sales department. I'm going to go in there, check those guys. Yeah. No, let it keep playing. Oh, it does? Okay. Hey, man, thanks for calling in. I really appreciate it. What's the name of your company?
It's IPD, Imperial Press Direct.
Oh, my man. Is this David Cripps?
David V.
David Villa, buddy, brother, man. What's up?
Not too much, man.
Dude, thanks for calling in. I appreciate it, okay?
No problem,
Play
Brett.
the clip, Ollie, so people can see it. So I'm checking out. I'm done. I'm finished for the day. Maybe you're finished on your day,
So Nick,
okay?
Nick,
I'm ready. I'm walking past my sales department. I'm going to go in there, check those guys up.
You're watching this every single day.
Listen. So I'm going to go in there and jack those guys up. I hope you had a freaking great day today. I hope you destroyed it.
Look,
put
man,
him up.
you're-
I want to hear.
Look, dude, your people
I
love it. You already told me you watch the videos every day.
I hope you're taking care of
You read
your
all the
family
books,
to the point that they think
right? You're
freaking
only
superstar.
closing. You're getting 100 leads a week, and you're only getting 8, 9 sales. You're going backwards.
Just asking
You already know. I gave you the
He should
agreement.
be
I already
asking for
gave
the
you the
quotes
best
right now.
price. Now we're negotiating. Dude, if Grant Cardone heard you, he'd be freaking. I mean, you're asking me for $100 off, and we can do this. Well, I mean, I don't know. I mean, we don't have any more money to give you. Your people need this. I know you don't need this. Your people need it. Your people are missing deals. What do you want to do? What do you want to do?
I need it. It is a 3-year commitment.
Yeah.
It's a 3-year commitment. $100. That's how close we are.
That's how we're off.
Nick.
What's up?
You talking about $100? You need to be worried about $1 million. Dude, look, we don't have any more money to give you. Okay, you're gonna spend 30 grand over the next 3 years. $100 doesn't change it one way or the other. Okay, I'm gonna ask you a question now. All right, there's one answer. Yay or nay? Yes or no? You know who this is? It don't matter who it is. Yes or no? That is the first question. Yes or no? Hey, Nick, if $100 is the decision maker, don't do it.
Yeah.
Because if you're interested in $100, man, you need to go find a street corner to beg on.
That is true.
Yeah, or nay, Nick. Yeah, or nay.
Hey, how are you?
Let's freaking do it, man.
I'm sorry. Can you say that again?
So let's do it.
You just get
My man. Hey, this is Grant Cardone, Nick. Thank you for doing business with Grant Cardone Enterprise.
They
Take me out. Okay, that's $30,000, and the customer's tickled to death. Customer knows it's up on YouTube. He's like, dude, it's fine with me. You did your job.
Yeah. So there are a couple things that happened. When you jumped in on there. I think we just need to break the call down a little bit. Deconstruct. So first thing, when you walked up, I noticed you could see that, Todd was not just physically, he was, you could tell he was a little in distress, taking deep breaths, wiping his head. You could tell by the things he was saying. He was on defense, repeating what the customer said. So immediately that tells you a little bit about the situation that's happening.
Have you before where they were on the phone all the time?
Yeah.
And attention to
just let you.
They let the guy drown. Okay. We can continue. Yeah. Oh, you can? Okay, beautiful.
Great.
So they just let the guy drown. Just back it up a little bit, maybe, because we'll talk about where he starts wiping his forehead and why I asked.
Breathing hard.
No. Wiping the head.
Yeah. And then I also
and the
noticed.
Sighing, right?
I noticed something. Because he sounded like, hey, but it's $100, man. $100 over the next 3 years, and you got it. And then you took him right from $100 back to $30,000. So why don't you talk about that?
Yeah. Well, so first of all, I know that he's sport negotiating now. Okay, sport negotiating. He's negotiating for pure sport, for the fun of it, because nobody would buy or not buy something for $100. I talk about this in Sell or Be Sold. You have to understand that price is a myth. Price is not a real objection, okay? Price is, it's a game people play. You have to know that it's, even if you're wrong, you must know it's never a valid objection in order for you to actually go back and substantiate. So what I did in this is it's a little thing. We get them off of a small problem and give them a big problem. I don't try to solve people's problems because I know people buy things to solve problems. So rather than having a $100 problem, I want to go to a $30,000 issue. So I'm like, look, if $100 is going to make a difference on $30,000, you're in trouble. Now I do a couple of things in there that you do not want to try without.
Yeah, well, like we were talking about, once Grant got on the phone with him and we kind of had a better idea of where the guy was at, he knows that the guy's sold on the product already. The guy isn't saying...
Todd did a great job of selling the product.
The guy isn't saying, I don't think this is going to work for me.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's going to
If
help.
my people are going to use it, do I need to check with my managers?
That.
So if you look at this video and you're like, I can never imagine doing that to somebody, or you could do anything you want to if they're sold, and Todd sold them. The guy was buying. He's making me an offer. He's that far from being done. In fact, I'm not sure that Todd wouldn't have closed the deal without me intervening. But I know by me intervening, we got a deal done, and we got a deal done for sure. Stay with us. This is Young Hustlers. We're going to come back and take some callers. I want to know what you think about that call. 305-865-8668.
There are 7 billion people in the world. Who are you? How are you different?
7 billion people on planet Earth. There's a small portion of them that want greatness.
Sell or Be Sold. Book and audio package.
You can't get away from this idea that you just have to sell more.
Voted the #1 business sales book by Axiom Gold Awards. Now, for the first time ever, in audio, read by Grant Cardone. If you want to get your way in business and in life, call 800-368-5771. Sell or Be Sold. Book and audio package. Call 800-368-5771 today. There are 7 billion people in the world. Who are you? How are you different?
7 billion people on planet Earth. There's a small portion of them that want greatness.
Sell or Be Sold. Book and audio package.
You can't get away from this idea that you just have to sell more.
Voted the #1 business sales book by Axiom Gold Awards. Now, for the first time ever, in audio, read by Grant Cardone. If you want to get your way in business and in life, call 800-368-5771. Seller Be Sold. Book and audio package. Call 800-368-5771 today.
Are you tired of missing sales? Come on, be honest. Are you getting all there is in the marketplace? Take an honest look in your mind's eye at your sales team right now. Are they doing everything they can to make that extra sale? If you're tired of watching your salespeople be tongue-tied, not follow up, not know their product, not know what to say at that critical moment, welcome to tiredofmissingsales.com. My name's Grant Cardone. I know your frustrations. Look, whether your people sell over the phone or in person, whether you sell a tangible or an intangible, I can increase the sales of any company by at least 15% guaranteed. Go to tiredofmissingsales.com and I'll show you the top 3 reasons your salespeople don't make those extra sales. Go to tiredofmissingsales.com.
Secrets to unlimited achievement and wealth. The Wealth Creation Kit is the ultimate program that shows you exactly how to take massive action in your life so that you can have the success that you want and deserve. Grant Cardone, New York Times bestselling author, entrepreneur, and international sales expert, provides the tools needed to shift your attitude into nonstop, positive action to help you find financial freedom. This kit includes 3 programs, a $4,000 value with over 10 hours of dynamic content delivered by Grant Cardone himself. Learn to dominate your market, follow the rules of success, and apply the 10X rule to every aspect of your life. Order yours at grantcardone.com/wealth or call 800-368-5771. That's 800-368-5771.
Welcome back. We in the boiler room.
Talking about the phone, man, the phone.
Who are the stars in the boiler room?
Let's see. Vin Diesel was in it.
I ain't no Vin Diesel.
Ben Affleck was in it.
I ain't Ben Affleck.
Giovanni Ribisi.
I like Giovanni, man. That guy's freaking crazy. You think he's gay?
No, I think he's. No, I think that's the guy. I think that's how you say
an unbelievable actor. Okay.
Yeah.
Who else? Who else was in it? The boiler room, baby. This is a live boiler room. The call was recorded yesterday. This isn't the first time I've done this. I challenge all the great sales gurus out there. Dude, you so good. You wrote a book. I want to see you get on a phone
and do it
and close a $30,000 deal down. Hey, let's take Adam from Cleveland, and we're going to break this call down. Or do you want to talk about this real quick?
Let's just talk about this real quick for people that are just coming in.
Yeah.
So look, as a young hustler, the phone first and foremost is going to be your most valuable go-to asset to grow a business.
Dude, if you're in jail and you're trying to get out of jail, you're going to need a phone.
If you drop your quarter, don't bend down to pick it up.
Okay. Maybe that's why they went to jail.
Maybe they did. Who knows?
Okay. If you're on Wall Street, or if you're selling cars, or you're selling roofing, or you're selling tangibles, intangibles,
everything.
Go to.
2 is
learn it, baby.
You got to learn how to use it.
Talk on it, listen on it, ask on it, sell on it, and close on it. Those are 5 different categories.
Very few people make it past the first 2.
Very few people, you mean?
Very people.
Very people.
I made that up, man.
Okay.
I'm allowed to do that.
The last thing, folks, you're supposed to be saying right now what?
Huh.
You guys got to invest in your career.
Oh, my God.
You can't. There's a program called CardoneUniversity.com. This is not for salespeople. This is for people that want to sell stuff. This is for people that want to sell ideas. This is for people that want money. It's called CardoneUniversity.com. I want to give you free access to it so you can see what's there, what you don't know. But I want to take Cleveland. I want to take Adam. He says he's a 7. Dude, are you a 7?
I'm a 7 right now. If you're a 10, I'm a 7.
Okay, baby, let's find out what you got, baby. I don't know what your question is, but we're going to pass your question to see what you got. What do you sell, man?
I sell cars here at the Collection Auto Group in Cleveland.
Oh, my man. You work for Bernie Marino?
Absolutely. No, he's dangerous.
Dude, that guy's freaking so good. He's as good as they get. Now, okay, so let me ask you. Let me ask you this. What car you sell?
I sell Infinities.
Okay, Infinity. What's the highlight? What's the biggest Infinity you got?
The number one seller is the Q50.
Okay, here you go, bro. Let's find out if you got a 7. You got a Q50 on your front line. How much is it?
Q50, it's $45,000.
All right, thanks a lot. You think that's a 7, dog? Oh, I'm sorry. Can you get him back? Did you kill him? Dude, that's all you got?
Oh, you got me.
Dude, you ain't a 7. You're freaking -4. If Bernie heard that shit, Bernie be like, don't even let him take a phone call again.
Oh, you're killing me.
Tell him to go work. Tell him to go work down the road.
Am I being too hard on you? I had him disconnect from you, and I brought the call back.
Maybe a little. I'm a little nervous.
You nervous, man?
Pros don't get nervous, man.
Dude, I'm not gonna even buy the car from you. What you nervous about, man?
Good.
You a pro, baby. How long you been in the business?
About 4 years now.
Yeah. Do you know the 5 parts of a phone call?
I believe so.
Well, then you don't. Do you know the Bible?
A little bit.
Then you don't.
I'm embarrassed right now.
Hang up on his ass. Yeah. Just hang up on him if he's embarrassed. Call back when you're not embarrassed, man, okay? All right, let's take Tex from Charlotte, North Carolina.
Tex! There was Tex from Cleveland.
Tex, hey, I got an echo now for some reason. How much you got, man? How much how do you rate yourself, Tex?
I really think I'm about that 7 number too. So let's see if you can shut me down or not.
What do you sell, man? What do you sell?
Well, remember, I sell everything you ever need to do to a
All right.
car.
Oh, okay. You sell everything.
Pretty much sell everything involving a car. Whatever you want to do to a car, that's what we can do for you. But ideally, I love building race cars and competing professionally like we do in Formula Drift today. So,
all right. Well, I go fast without a race car. So, I want to know. I want you to take I just bought my wife a Range Rover. Okay. I'm going to send it to you. I want to trick it out. I don't even want to know what you're going to do to it. When it comes back, I need it to look like a Batmobile. How much?
Oh, you're looking around at least about $150,000, but it'll be worth every single penny.
Oh, that's crazy, dude. That's crazy. That's crazy, dude.
That's not crazy.
That's stupid, man. Who's going to spend $150,000 on a car that costs $130,000? It's just freaking ignorant,
do it every
man.
day.
Ignorant. You people in North Carolina, man, you're crazy.
Let me tell you something. You come to our next race.
I ain't coming nowhere, man.
And we take you for a ride. It'll be worth every penny at the same time.
I don't want to go for a ride, man. What you talking about going for a ride now? Why are we talking about rides?
Because that's how you'll get your value for everything.
Kill him off. That's shit. Look, there's 5 parts of a call. You talk. He's talking to me. Okay,
I'll tell you the first thing that he did.
Yeah, tell me.
When he said it's $150,000 and you said, "God damn, that's a lot of money." He said, "No, it's not." He tried to make you wrong.
Right.
You're right, man. It is a lot of money.
Yeah.
Every person that we've done a vehicle like this for has said it's a lot of money. But when they drove out with a smile from ear to ear, they
what
agreed
should
that
he
it
have
was
done
worth
there?
every
What
penny.
should he have done
Well,
there?
first thing you got to do is agree. He hit you with the price up front.
That's listening, right?
Hey,
listening.
Yeah.
Now you're in the second step.
Thank you for calling us to get a price on tricking your vehicle out like this. Based on what you're telling me you want to do, it's going to cost you $150,000.
Yeah. Oh, that's crazy.
I agree with you, sir. Most everybody that we've done this to.
Who's calling this person tricking cars out? I just said I want the car to look like Batman when you send it back to me, okay? Hey, let's take Trayvon. Is that Trayvon?
No.
What's up, you get that? You get that a lot, dude? Do you get that a lot?
Yes.
Yeah. All right.
What you got, man?
Is there?
What?
Hello?
Dude, you got to quit eating those Skittles.
How you doing today, guys?
Good,
What's
man.
up,
How
man?
you doing?
Nothing. I wanted to know what's the
I'm going to get
difference-
some hate for that, huh? That's so wrong. I'm so wrong. Go ahead, brother.
What's the difference between a rebuttal and actually going for the close? And do you have examples of any good rebuttals?
Okay, give me an example. You're talking about rebuttals to an objection?
Yeah.
What do you do?
First of all,
what do you do? Let's frame it. What do you do?
Oh, you're asking questions.
I don't do anything yet. I'm 20 years old, and I'm.
No, you are doing something right now. You're on the phone with me. Okay, right now you should be. Your job right now is to brand yourself and make people know who you are, and get a job. Your job is to get a job. Yeah. Don't jack off the pen, dude.
Sorry, man.
Okay, Jesus.
Hey, you guys are the flyest people on YouTube right now, man.
Dude, you're the man,
I
dude.
knew we liked
Dude,
Trayvon.
we like you, Trayvon.
Yeah.
Hey, how can I follow you, man?
I'm following both you guys on Instagram, but you can follow me on Instagram. It's Trey Tray Blizz Blizz 18.
Okay. Are you 18?
I was 18 when I made the account.
That's why everybody puts a number in there. They do something later they regret.
I put 22 just so they think I'm younger.
Yeah. Okay, so dude, you think we the slyest thing on YouTube. I love that, bro. You got to get all your friends to follow us. Okay, here's the deal, dude. I don't want you to rebut on any objection anymore.
No.
I want you to agree with them. This is old school. Rebuttal, overcome. These are challenging terminologies. Do not rebut and do not overcome. Just agree.
Okay.
Give me an objection that you've heard before.
I don't have the time right now.
Sir, I understand that, and I appreciate that. Now, what you got to understand in your own mind, he picked up the phone to talk to you.
Yeah.
Okay? So I understand, sir, everybody that we talk to is extremely busy, okay? That's why I'd like only 30 seconds from you. I'd rather use 30 seconds from you now than have to spend more of your time later calling you back. So I'm agreeing more than rebuttaling. Here's what I would tell you to do, dude. If you're out of work, there's a video on YouTube called 12 Ways to Get a Job. I want you working in the next 36 hours.
Your job is to get a job full-time
I
every day.
guarantee you'll get a job in 36 hours. If you want to work, you'll get a job, okay? The other thing is I want to give you access to my university for free, okay? For the next week until we get you hooked up. CardoneUniversity.com. I'm going to hook you up, okay? Appreciate you being a fan. Let's talk to
Thank you.
Jason from Canada.
Jason, Canada.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up,
Jason,
man?
what's up, hey?
Oh, how's it going, guys?
Man,
come on, man.
We love Canadians.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm 16 actually.
Whoa.
16 years old. Yeah, man.
You're not even a millennial. You're not even a Gen Yer right now.
He's nobody.
Yeah.
You're unidentified right now.
I'm making myself somebody, man.
You're an unidentified
there you go, bro.
Canadian
Make yourself
object.
somebody, man. What's your tattoo say, man?
Tattoo. I don't got no tattoo.
You need to get a tattoo.
You
Says
don't believe
10X.
in anything, man.
No. I'm not getting a tattoo until I'm older, man. I don't want to make any stupid decisions yet.
Yeah, go get you a tattoo. Go get you a tattoo. Put it right here on your wrist, man. 10X.
10X.
And then over here, you can put over here. I'm Jarrod Grant's boyfriend.
Or you could put
That's a little long though. Isn't it?
EMD on your middle finger.
Yeah, EMD. Okay, what's your question, man?
Hey, man, I'm helping my buddy right now. Like, I run my own Kindle business online.
Awesome, dude. Awesome.
Yeah,
Selling
I'm helping my buddy
intangibles.
promote his YouTube channel, and I was wondering how can I use multimedia, Twitter, etc., to kind of blow this to a national level. I don't want it to be a small little account that it's just a hobby. I want it to be big.
Who was that? Did somebody else come on the call?
No,
That
nobody.
sounded different.
Huh?
Like, was he doing a voice?
Dude, he's so young. His voice is still changing.
Yeah, I get that a lot, man. I sound like I'm 30 on the phone.
Yeah. Well,
It just happens.
Yeah, so what's your question?
guy wants to go big, dude.
You want to go
Yeah,
big. You want to go big, and you want to use
10X.
multimedia.
That's why I told
for
him.
it?
I already told you before you even asked the question. I told you what to do. Get 10X tattooed on your freaking wrist.
Hey, look, here's Jason.
Yeah.
Jason, who are 10 people that you could contact in the next 2 weeks that would change your business?
Tim Ferriss, Bill Gates.
Write those names down, find out how to contact them, and call them every single day till you get a hold of one of them. That's a start.
You guys didn't. I said I'm going to contact Grant Cardone.
There you go, bro.
Here you are.
There you go. You see?
Yeah.
And now you got a platform to talk about what you do, but we just heard you had a business. What's it called? What do you do?
I actually sell books online, Kindle.
And
How can I find you? You want it? But how can I find you, dude?
Twitter, JASON.
Mm-hmm.
DSOOUZA.
ESOOU.
ZA.
Oh, Zed. That's how they say Z
okay.
in Canada.
That's your Twitter handle, right?
That's my Twitter handle. And
Okay.
the channel on YouTube is Official Film Factory.
Official Film Factory. So what you got to do, bros, you got to, whatever you think you need to do, whatever you and your buddy think y'all need to do to blow your stuff up, you need to think 10 times that, okay? 10 times the contacts, 10 times the tweets, 10 times the videos, and you're still probably going to come up short. That's the order of magnitude you got to think at. It comes right out of the 10X rule. Also comes out of our wealth creation kit where we're telling people, look, you got it. You want money, you want real success, a real business, you got to think way bigger. If you go to grantcardone.com, it's called the wealth creation kit, if there's any even left there. That's going to get you and your buddy, because I don't think you're the hang up. I think your buddy is.
Okay.
Thanks, brother. Appreciate you calling in. All right.
It's the
You want
blame.
to talk about any more parts of this call? Okay. For instance, the $100. Can you
the
wind me
takeaway.
up?
The takeaway was awesome.
Talk about the
The takeaway, the guy says, he says, hey, man, the $100 is the issue in the deal. And you told him, you said, hey, man, if $100 is your problem, you need to go find a street corner and go beg on the street corner.
Yeah. Now you can't do that if somebody's not sold. Okay. You can't. I mean, you need some training. Don't try this at home by yourself.
No.
Is what they say. That, our shit comes with a warning.
Yep.
Okay. So don't try that if you don't have some big cojones and you don't know where it's going to go, and don't try it prematurely. In this case, the customer was sold. I believe the customer was merely negotiating with me over
an insignificant amount of money.
And it's sport.
Yeah.
But it's not that insignificant because it was $100 a month. Ask yourself, how many times have you been this far from closing a deal and given up somebody $100? See, notice how Todd and myself reinforced that we closed the door. What was the line that closed the door on that?
Sir, I don't have any more money left to give you.
Sir, I don't have any more money left to give you. I'm giving you free money right now, okay? I'm telling you right now, I'm giving you guys gold nuggets. I don't have any more money to give you should happen in every sales negotiation. That should be your go-to. I don't have any more money to give you.
It's called closing the door.
Closing the door, shutting it down. It's a dead end. There's nothing left to hunt down here. If you keep that door even open a little bit, they'll keep going in and out of it and still not close. Ask yourself, how many times have you given somebody the 100 and then they're like, okay, let me bring it to the rest of the board and they're going to talk about it. Because Todd had the decision maker. Todd had them closed. I knew that. I could literally sense that, okay, from being observant enough to notice where this call was. As your manager needs to do this.
Yeah.
Okay? One of the things we do in our department, in our telemarketing room, selling intangibles, that's what we're selling, is we have the guys flip that call.
Yep.
Right? You want to talk about that?
Yeah, I mean, when somebody else calls back on somebody else's customers, I mean, there's things Grant will say on a call that he makes to one of my customers that I won't. Because he doesn't have all the information that I do. He's not thinking or holding himself back with any of the stuff that I know. He's just going to go in and say, hey, why haven't you decided to do business with us
That's
yet?
going to be the call. The call is going to be, I'm going to call back, Jarrod's going to give me a guy, or I'm going to give Jarrod a guy. Okay, understand it can go I'm at the top of the food chain here, but I could still give Jarrod, hey, call this guy and find out why he hadn't done business with him. Well, what happened? I talked to him yesterday. I couldn't close him. Because Jarrod will pick up different data, and he's operating with different data. When he does this call, he's going to do 5 things. He's going to talk. He's going to listen. He's going to ask questions. Okay, he's going to start selling again if necessary. I didn't, by the way. If you listen to that call again, you'll notice I never went back to selling.
Because he was already sold.
He was sold. Don't go back to selling. Most salespeople, managers, professional telemarketers would have gone back to selling the product, but it's good and it's going to do this for you. It's going to do this. I never did that. What did I do? I just went back in and said, if 100's your problem, okay, that's not the issue. It's a $30,000 contract. If 100's your problem, go beg on a street somewhere and get $100. You don't spend money if you want $100.
That's right.
He's trying to make money, okay? What are the takeaways today, Jarrod?
Number 1, the phone is a valuable tool for you. You can contact more people that way than with any other mechanism. You got to get good and you got to learn how to use it. Number 2, you've got to.
It's your go-to tool. This is your number 1 go-to tool. Learn it.
I like the machete. It's a machete where you crack your way through the rainforest until you find the path. Because that's what all those phone calls are going to be. And if you make phone calls, you know how many cracks you got to take.
Dude, there's no profession. There's no
rainforest.
Business. There's nothing, okay? I don't care. You're looking for a job. You're trying to you're going to be using a telephone. You got to learn how to do those 5 steps. And you have to know where you're at, when you can press. You've seen me on the same sales call with somebody else.
Yep.
Not even get close to that kind of belligerent, arrogant pressure that I used in this call.
Swaggy.
Look, if you want to be part of one of our boiler rooms, okay, call up. Let us know. Let my sales department know, hey, man, I want to be on one of your videos. Okay, call in, buy a product. I'll make you famous. I'll come in. I'll drop in on your ass. I'll put you together. I'll be macheteing you up like my man says. Because this is the boiler room, baby. Your life is a boiler room. This isn't a movie.
5 points. Talking, listening, asking questions, selling, and then closing.
And we look at your comments on YouTube. We see them. We're seeing people right now ask, hey, here's the 5 parts of the sales call. You must understand that price is not a real objection. Craig Powell. We got Andrea Ruha, Jason DeSazzo, Adam Webster. We got Adam Webster here say, hey, I get all the information I need. Monthly payments, down payment. I'll get you everything you need. That's his pitch. I'd like to know how you're doing on the phone, how we can help you. Jarrod, will you respond to these people's questions on YouTube?
Yeah, absolutely. And I'll tell you that the thing you need to do to solve the problem is go to CardoneUniversity.com. We got everything you need. We've got the game plan for you there.
Hey, you might be listening to this on iTunes or Stitcher or Audible. Maybe you're watching on YouTube. If you do, like it. Send your comments there. Hit your comments. We'll respond to you. We appreciate you. Keep your hustle on. Jarrod, how do you keep your hustle? How do you look so good every day? You looking better. You're working out right now, aren't you?
I am, with the trainer. His name's George Castle, King Castle Fitness.
Do you notice that working out every day with a trainer, what does that cost, by the way?
It's $40 a session.
Yeah, cheap, huh?
Half hour.
Yeah. Do you notice that helps your production?
It does.
Does it help you hustle?
Uh-huh.
Does it help your sex life?
Oh, yeah.
I love
Sorry,
you,
Mr.
man.
B.
I love you, man.
All right, man.
I love you. Hey, if I hung up on you today, it's only because you sucked on the phone. And
but
I don't
we
want
still
that.
love you.
We still love you, man. My name's Grant Cardone. This is Jarrod Grant. Be great. Be great.
Thanks for bringing your hustle
and
our
keep
way
your
today.
damn hustle high.
Come on, man.
Come on.
Unlock the secrets to unlimited achievement and wealth. The Wealth Creation Kit is the ultimate program that shows you exactly how to take massive action in your life so that you can have the success that you want and deserve. Grant Cardone, New York Times bestselling author, entrepreneur, and international sales expert, provides the tools needed to shift your attitude into nonstop, positive action to help you find financial freedom. This kit includes 3 programs, a $4,000 value with over 10 hours of dynamic content delivered by Grant Cardone himself. Learn to dominate your market, follow the rules of success, and apply the 10X rule to every aspect of your life. Order yours at grantcardone.com/wealth or call 800-368-5771. That's 800-368-5771.
Always trying to reach everything they desire. I'm just trying to preach that you can take it higher.